Thank you for visiting the Waterkotte website and our Fentanyl Trafficking Lawyers in Missouri website page. Regardless of the crime, we believe everyone is entitled to the best possible legal defense in the state of Missouri. We have created this audio version of our website page to help you better understand our services and protect your future, freedom, and reputation. If you have been charged with fentanyl trafficking in the state of Missouri, we can help. Don't face the state and court system alone during your fentanyl trafficking charge. Contact one of our Missouri Fentanyl Trafficking Defense Lawyers today at 314-900-HELP to protect your rights and future. Waterkotte is committed to handling all fentanyl trafficking defense cases with confidential care and understanding. We are not here to judge you. We believe that everyone in Missouri, regardless of the crime they have been charged with, deserves an aggressive legal defense and to have their legal rights protected. With that being said, let's discuss hiring our fentanyl trafficking defense lawyers in Missouri and setting up a free consultation with our attorneys. Fentanyl Trafficking Lawyer in Missouri. If you or someone you know has been arrested and charged with fentanyl trafficking in St. Louis or anywhere else in Missouri, it is crucial to contact a reputable fentanyl trafficking lawyer right away. Waterkotte has the knowledge and experience necessary to defend you against fentanyl trafficking charges and minimize the impact they have on your life. Fentanyl trafficking charges in St. Louis and across Missouri. Know the facts. Drug trafficking charges in Missouri are some of the most severe drug-related accusations around, carrying harsh penalties and lifelong consequences if convicted. Due to the opioid crisis in Missouri and throughout the U.S., charges for fentanyl trafficking are among the most stringent. Don't risk your future or your freedom. Call a Waterkotte fentanyl trafficking lawyer today at 314-900-HELP or reach out online for a confidential, no-obligation consultation. Fentanyl, a synthetic opioid up to 100 times more potent than morphine and 50 times more potent than heroin, has contributed significantly to an overall fear among law enforcement and prosecutors. Missouri law reflects the gravity of fentanyl trafficking offenses with strict sentencing guidelines, which include mandatory prison time, high fines, and additional circumstantial penalties, depending on the amount involved and other factors. Nationally, fentanyl and its analogs have quickly become the third most trafficked drug behind powder cocaine and methamphetamine, with charges increasing 228% over the last 4 years. At Waterkotte, we provide the skillful legal representation and critical support you need when facing these complex charges. Our knowledgeable fentanyl trafficking lawyers understand that every case is unique and requires a tailored defense strategy, and our approach combines deep legal expertise, valuable resources, and personalized attention to address the serious nature of fentanyl trafficking charges. Our attorneys have successfully defended more than 10,000 cases just like yours in Missouri. What is considered fentanyl trafficking in Missouri? Trafficking is typically defined as possessing, manufacturing, or intending to distribute large quantities of fentanyl. Additionally, law enforcement typically attempts to gather evidence of distribution activities to strengthen the prosecution's case, like the possession of large quantities of fentanyl or distribution-related equipment. Missouri, like many other states, has thresholds for what constitutes trafficking as opposed to mere possession charges, with strict penalties intended to deter large-scale distribution of the drug. Missouri has taken a strong stance on fentanyl trafficking, and law enforcement often collaborates with federal agencies to address organized trafficking operations or cross-border initiatives. However, these charges can often be a result of misunderstandings, false accusations, or mistakes made during an investigation. The expert Waterkotte, Missouri drug crimes lawyers meticulously analyze every aspect of your case to challenge the evidence and build a strong defense. What are the penalties for fentanyl trafficking in Missouri? Trafficking fentanyl in St. Louis or elsewhere in Missouri is classified as either a Class B, also known as trafficking drugs, second degree, or Class A felony. Trafficking drugs, first degree, depending on the quantity involved. Class B felony, charged for quantities from 10 to 20 milligrams, carries a mandatory minimum sentence of 5 years and can extend up to 15 years in prison. Class A felony includes quantities exceeding 20 milligrams, carries a mandatory minimum of 10 years imprisonment, and could result in a maximum penalty of 30 years to life, without the possibility of parole. Missouri lawmakers have recently proposed changes to lower the threshold to 14 milligrams in some cases for felony charges in fentanyl cases to address the rising overdose crisis. What a Waterkotte Street, Louis, Missouri fentanyl trafficking lawyer can do for you and your case. When facing a serious charge like fentanyl trafficking in St. Louis and Missouri, not to mention the ramifications on your personal life and future, choosing the right fentanyl trafficking defense attorney can make all the difference. At Waterkotte, we offer a team of experienced lawyers who are available 24/7 and dedicated to getting you the best possible outcome in your case. Why you should hire Waterkotte for your fentanyl trafficking charges in St. Louis, Missouri. Challenge illegal searches and seizures. We scrutinize law enforcement procedures to suppress unlawfully obtained evidence. Fight for case. Dismissal. Our skilled attorneys identify flaws in the prosecution's case to seek dropped or reduced charges. Dispute quantity and intent allegations. We challenge that possession equates to trafficking, fighting for a fair classification. Leverage expert testimony. We bring in our forensic and medical experts to counter prosecution claims and cast doubt on any evidence. Negotiate for reduced charges. If dismissal isn't possible, we advocate for lesser charges to minimize penalties and prison time. Build a strategic, aggressive defense. We tailor a defense strategy that exposes weaknesses in the prosecution's case and maximizes your legal options. Protect you from harsh federal sentencing. Our firm has experience handling complex federal fentanyl cases and navigating mandatory minimums. Defend your future and freedom. A fentanyl trafficking charge can ruin your life. Our lawyers fight relentlessly to protect your rights and get the best possible outcome. The Waterkotte approach to fentanyl trafficking defense in Missouri. We know that a successful fentanyl trafficking defense involves far more than just legal knowledge. We provide detailed case analysis and evidence review. Our attorneys review police reports, lab results, witness statements, and any digital or physical evidence, and challenge the validity of the evidence. Examining search and seizure procedures. We bring a deep understanding of the Fourth Amendment and other relevant laws to suppress unlawfully obtained evidence, helping to mitigate or even dismiss charges. Resources and expert witnesses. Building a strong defense in fentanyl trafficking cases can require input from expert witnesses, including forensic specialists, private investigators, or others, to strengthen your defense and increase your chances of a favorable outcome. We focus on personalized defense strategies for your Missouri fentanyl trafficking case. Fentanyl trafficking cases in Missouri often involve complex, individualized factors that influence the defense strategy. Our experienced lawyers work with you to understand your circumstances, exactly what happened that led to your arrest, and develop a plan that suits your unique situation. Our fentanyl trafficking defense attorneys are committed to maintaining open lines of communication, answering your questions, and addressing concerns promptly to reduce stress and anxiety during these trying times. Why choose Combs? Waterkotte for Fentanyl Trafficking Defense in St. Louis, Missouri. The Combs-Waterkotte legal team combines extensive knowledge of Missouri's drug laws with a commitment to protecting your rights and getting you the best possible outcome. By hiring our expert criminal defense attorneys, you get experienced legal team. Our lawyers have over 40 years of experience successfully handling drug trafficking cases, with a proven track record of successful results in Missouri. Comprehensive resources. With access to top expert witnesses and investigative tools, we can effectively challenge the prosecution's case. Thorough investigation. We leave no stone unturned, examining every detail of your case to identify the best approach. Client-focused representation. We prioritize your needs and constantly keep you informed, building a defense strategy that best represents the specifics of your case. Call Combs-Waterkotte now for skilled fentanyl trafficking defense in Missouri. A fentanyl trafficking conviction can impact your life far beyond the courtroom, affecting your employment, housing, and personal relationships. Our team advocates relentlessly on your behalf, working to secure reduced charges, lesser penalties, or alternative sentencing options whenever possible. Combs-Waterkotte is here to offer the expertise, resources, and support you need to defend against these allegations. Contact our Fentanyl Trafficking Defense Lawyers right away at 314-900-HELP, or reach out online for a free confidential consultation.